Om Shanti. Baba Sakar Murli, 29th of September 2022. Essence. Sweet children, you are godly students. You mustn't miss studying for even a single day under any circumstance. If you study and educate yourselves, you will become lords. Question. What are the signs of the children who pay full attention to the Murli? Answer. Those who listen to the Murli with attention every day know very clearly who the Father is and what he is, because the elevated versions of the Father are: only a handful out of multi-millions recognize me as I am and what I am. If they don't pay attention to this study, it will not sit in their intellects that God is giving them this Srimad. They will ignore what they have heard. Their intellects become locked. They will not be able to follow the Father's orders. Song. Leave your throne of the sky and come down to earth. Om Shanti. You children now understand that you are children of the ocean of knowledge. We have now come to know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole world cycle and the drama from the ocean of knowledge. There are no people in the world who have this drama in their intellects. Among you, too, not everyone knows to the same extent. You children know that this Bharat is an imperishable land. It is this Bharat that becomes the land of truth and the land of falsehood. The land of truth is called heaven, and the land of falsehood is called hell. Many children here think that they listen to this knowledge every day and that it is nothing new. They don't imbibe knowledge fully. You are godly students. You mustn't miss studying this even for a day. This study is valuable. Even when someone is ill and comes and sits here, at least he or she would be able to hear some elevated versions. If they shed their bodies while listening to the elevated versions, they would receive such relief. This is a big hospital. Day and night, there should be a lot of interest in studying. The mother and father also have that interest day and night. God is teaching you. God speaks. O children, you understand this very well, do you not? You say that this war also took place 5,000 years ago. Previously, you didn't know anything. But now that the Father has explained to you, you understand. It is the duty of students to imbibe the knowledge they receive. The main thing here is purity. Souls that have become ugly with alloy in the Iron Age have to have that alloy removed. You souls should have the thought inside that it is Shiv Baba who is speaking to you. Therefore, you have to become soul conscious. Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, makes you soul conscious here. No one else has the strength to be soul conscious and to sit here and explain to you. Although they say that they are God, or that they are someone else, they don't know anything. It is in your intellects that you know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole world cycle. Those who imbibe this are also number-wise. It isn't number-wise just here, but at all the centres. Students are never all the same. Some come for 20 days, and some come accurately. No matter where any of you go, you have to study regularly there too. If you don't study the Murli, you get an absent mark. If you receive a Murli and study it, that is not an absent mark. It is not like this in any other school. When you go somewhere outside, you are always given something to read to take with you. If someone is in hospital, you can go there and read a Murli to him or her. This knowledge is most valuable. You know that however many pass now, they will pass cycle after cycle. This study is a very important study. You need to pay great attention to it. There are many children whom Maya catches hold of by their nose. Even then, they don't remember that they are godfatherly students. It is remembered that the alligator swallowed the elephant. That refers to this time. By keeping bad company, instead of everything becoming worthwhile, everything becomes ruined. There are very few who study with attention. The Father says, scarcely any are able to understand me as I am and what I am. When you say anything to uneducated children, they listen with one ear and let it out of the other. They are unable to keep the directions they receive from God in their intellects. Because they don't have full yoga, Maya locks their intellects. This punishment is received because of not following orders. Baba says, I have come from so far away in order to teach you. You don't obey Srimat, and so what will your state become? God himself sits here and teaches you. He gives you orders. It isn't that he is giving inspiration. There is no question of inspiration in this. This drama is predestined. It is eternal. Impure human beings even say that their task was accomplished through God's inspiration, but it is not like that. No sage or holy man knows the secrets of the drama. Baba had also told you earlier to make a big picture of the variety form image of Vishnu. The image those people have created is wrong. They just show the deities, warriors, merchants and Shudras. They don't have any detail of this knowledge at all. They simply talk about it without understanding the meaning of it all. The variety form image is very well known. A big picture of it should be made. Although we have Brahmins, deities, warriors, merchants and Shudras in this picture of ours, the Father says, you should create a picture of Vishnu. The top knot should also be shown at the top. Shiv Baba too should be shown above that. He is like a star. Then there should be the top knot of Brahmins. In English, write, the birth of a BK in the Brahmin clan is just for one birth. This is the most valuable birth. This is the leap birth and the leap age. This is the highest age of all. No one knows it. It isn't mentioned in any of the scriptures. They call out to the Purifier Father. Therefore, it means that this is the end of the Iron Age. No one knows about the Confluence Age. The Father says, explain this too. There is the one Brahmin birth, and you then become deities for so many births for this length of time. You show how the Christians exist for 2,000 years. Then, everyone's part comes to an end. It should be written clearly, the Brahmin clan, the deity clan, and the warrior clan, brackets, the kingdom of Rama. All now belong to the Shudra clan. You should show the variety form image. The whole play is based on Bharat. Bharat was pure, and Bharat is now impure. All the rest are byplots. They have no connection with the clans. The Father has explained to you the praise of Bharat. This is the imperishable land, and it is never destroyed. You know that there truly are no other lands in the Golden Age. All of them came into existence later, and all of them will be destroyed. Only the imperishable land of Bharat will remain. Everything else will be destroyed. The very name and trace of everything else will disappear. Only at this time do you children have this knowledge in your intellects. No one else knows it. Bharat was the purest land of all. Bharat is called the land of righteousness. There aren't as many donations made or charity performed anywhere else as here in Bharat. You are once again receiving here the inheritance of becoming the masters of the world. You are claiming such an elevated inheritance. You received this inheritance and then lost it. There is victory and defeat. You now know that you are becoming victorious and that you will then be defeated. This secret of victory and defeat should continue to turn around in your intellects. In the Golden Age, you don't have the knowledge of how you gain victory or how you are defeated. There, you just have the reward. There, you won't even be aware of where it was you received this kingdom. Only at this time are you made knowledgeful by the Father. You then go and receive your reward on the basis of this knowledge. The reel of the drama continues to unwind. Your acts continue according to whatever emerges. The acts of 84 births are recorded in the drama. Each soul is so tiny and has a whole part recorded within him. It continues to repeat. This is called nature. No one knows this nature. Such a tiny soul has such a big part which can never be destroyed. The intellects of scientists continue to make arrangements for their own destruction. You souls are making effort to claim a high status. They believe that they have now gone close to the moon and stars and will buy plots of land there. They give a lot of importance to that. We say that they are all doing all of that for their own death. You children know that all of those preparations are being made in order to open the gates of heaven. How would the gates of heaven open without this war? There has to be destruction of the impure world. Scholars and pundits don't know these things. You know that, according to the drama, all of this is fixed. Therefore, you children should study this. Some listen to it, study it, and are then finished. Some of you sitting here are not listening. Only when you imbibe something can you explain to others. If you don't imbibe this and don't do service, what status would you claim? Yes, you will go to heaven and enter the kingdom, but not everyone will become a king. Those who study and educate themselves will become the lords. Those who don't study or teach others will have to bow down to others. This has to happen. They will go and serve others. They will enter the kingdom, but they will have to serve. There are many subjects being created. They are being created in the region of hundreds of thousands, and they too will have maids and servants. Many will listen to this knowledge at the exhibitions, and something or other will sit in their intellects. Only those who are to reside in heaven will come here. Those of the sannyas religion will not come here. Those who listen to a little will definitely become subjects. They don't have yoga, and so their sins are not absolved, and so how could they receive a status? All the secrets are explained to you children. A kingdom is being established. Establishment will definitely take place at the confluence age. The Father says, I come at the confluence age of the cycle. Those people have then written that I come in every age. Nevertheless, that is 4 or say 5 ages. So, why have they shown so many incarnations? They speak of the Parasurama incarnation, brackets Rama with an axe, and the incarnation into an alligator, etc. They show that Parasurama took an axe and killed all the warriors. The Father says, how could that be possible? Would God commit so much violence with an axe? People continue to say, it's true, to whatever they hear. They believe something false to be true. The Father says, all of those things are untrue. No one is true at all. When you tell them this, they become upset. Therefore, the Father says, do everything tactfully. A mouse bites so skillfully that you aren't even aware of it. You children have to be very tactful. The Father explains to you very clearly. Some of you at least should imbibe it. There is only one main thing. The Father says, constantly remember me alone, and the burden of your sins will be lightened. The alloy cannot be removed except with the fire of yoga. Otherwise, there will have to be very severe punishment. You have to pass with honours. Many subjects are created, number-wise. Effort is needed in order to receive a kingdom. You have to follow Srimad. Many stop studying while moving along. Oh ho! God the Father is sitting here. For as long as you live, you have to continue to drink the nectar of knowledge. This is a study. By studying this, you will be transferred to the new world. A class is transferred number-wise. Here too, everything depends on your efforts. It is said, "O purifier, come." So, he would definitely come when it is the end of the iron-aged, impure world. The Father explains to you so clearly. Because of having blind faith, people of the world continue to say, it's true, to whatever they hear. They don't understand anything at all. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence Vedana. 1. Do not disobey the Father's orders. Protect yourself from bad company. Definitely listen to or read the Murli every day. 2. In order to end your burden of sin, stay in remembrance. For as long as you live, continue to drink the nectar of knowledge. Blessing. May you become equal and perfect, and be ever ready before destruction takes place. To be ever ready before destruction takes place is the means for your own safety. When you have time, celebrate the pleasure of the confluence age, but also remain ever ready, because you won't know the date of the final destruction in advance. It will happen suddenly. If you are not ever ready, you will be deceived. So, remain ever ready. Always remember that you and the Father are constantly together. Just as the Father is perfect, in the same way, those who stay with him will become equal and perfect. Only those who become equal will go back with him. Slogan. Success is merged in every step of those whose natures are pure and gentle. Om Shanti.